4202 Hounds Run Drive is where I'm from. And when I wake up every morning, I hear kids playing outside. It reminds me of the days when I was a kid playing sports 24/7 with my friends.
When I was a kid, I used to go to the park and watch the ballers play, wishing that would be me one day. I was intrigued by their love of the game. They weren't getting paid, but they loved to hear them scream their name. They were determined, motivated, focused to win. And after they played all day, they would play again. They worked hard and would hardly rest. They knew the formula for success, and a kid like me was so impressed. And from then on, I knew what I wanted to do in my life. I was hungry for the game, so I fed my appetite. Day in and day out, I practiced and got my game polished so I could get the scholarship to college and make MVP.
My name is Corey Blackwell. I'm a senior at David W. Butler High School. And the topic of my senior project is the benefits of team sports. Working with kids in basketball has been a dream come true and priceless. Believe it or not, doing this senior project has made me a better person. Thank you.
You gotta be a character among themselves, trusting each other, things of that nature. Besides, it pretty much keeps them out, keep them off the street. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why we try to run programs here, not only for basketball, look at it from the athletic standpoint, but other programs besides
Rising above.
right now.
Whitehead?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That's great. And I would say, yeah, Mr. Whitehead, for instance, that's just a prime example. Especially for our black youth. But it's not only just for black youth, it's just for all kids. But I think our black youth will benefit from it more than it. But rising above, man, I think that's a great thing with Coach Whitehead. You learned anything from it? How you benefit from it?
My first night was Wednesday.
Wednesday night, your first night?
Yeah, he taught us about the Bible, African roots, stuff like that. A lot in there so far.
Good. Kind of coming back?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, man, I wish we had many more men like Coach Whitehead. Not only that, we have girl spirit. Man, you have a young lady, Miss Priscilla, as they call her, and the things she does for these girls, man, is amazing. Yeah, she dedicated herself to it. And that's why when she comes here, we try to provide everything that she needs and Coach Whitehead. Anything we can help, we want to have it there.
Anytime a person is older than you, respect that person. I mean, adult is older than you, respect that person. Run up on people that's not going to demand respect. They're going to treat you accordingly the way you treat them. But anytime you're respectful, always remember your manners. Manners will take you anywhere you want to go in life. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I play in gym sports. Well, gym sports teach you team sport. It teaches you brotherhood, sisterhood. It brings you together in a team sport. It brings you together knowing that you got rules and regulations, and it takes all of you to make it go round. So you'll become a part of something. It's like a car. If you take the tire off, the car can't roll. But if you put all the tires together and they all go in the same direction, that car can roll down the street. So that's what team sports does. It brings you together, a closeness of becoming a part of something.
How do you think sports provide leadership?
In some sports, you would have leadership roles. Everyone cannot be a leader. But once you could bring the team together, you will usually find your leader about whatever his attributes are. You will see him tend to accelerate more than others, and that sometimes become your leader.
When kids are feeling down about themselves, how do you help them maintain a positive attitude?
And how do I help them? By showing them the positive. There's always a negative and a positive, and you can always rely on the positive. because the positive outrules the negative every time. So if a kid is down and thrown out on something, hey, look at the bright side of it. Let's look at the bright side of your situation and see if we can find some laughter and some smiles in there.
Do you believe health and fitness is important for young youth, and why?
Yes, health and fitness is important. So many years and so long, people have violated their bodies by eating the wrong things, and some of them are sick and they don't know. Then in their latter years, it will come back and haunt you. So physical fitness is key. It's number one. If you want the way to longevity is to keep your body running right, keep your teeth brushed, keep your ears washed out, keep your feet massaged, and you keep the parts of your body going right. And physical fitness, keep your cardio, your heart, walk, and you can add years to your life.
Okay. Last question: what does it take for young youth to make it professionally playing team sports?
For a young person to make it in team sports, he first have to have his program put together. He will have to begin at a young age of knowing what he wants to do. And once he find out that's what he wants to do, say for instance he wants to play football. Okay, he wants to play football, but his grades doesn't match up to a football recipient. Okay, so now what he needs to do is focus on his grades now at a young age. Learn his arithmetic, writing, and math. He needs to learn that now. So when he become in the latter part of his age, the older years, he will adjust to it pretty well. Now, you're going to need all of that in team sports, because any sport that you play, there is a book of plays. And if you don't know how to read, how can you learn the plays? See?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What sports do you play?
Football, basketball, and baseball.
How do you benefit from those sports?
By not getting into trouble.
Do you see yourself playing those sports in the future?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know, because I'm really good at it.
Okay. What sports do you play?
Play soccer, football, and basketball. Football, baseball, and soccer.
Okay. Who's your favorite athletes?
Michael Jordan, football, Alex Rodriguez, and I have no clue. I'm not much of a soccer fan anymore.
Okay. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be on a soccer team. I want to be on a football team, professional, or basketball team, football team.
How do you think kids benefit from team sports?
Well, first and foremost, sports is dealing with character, unity, and also being a team player. So sports definitely being a great impact to controlling and building unity throughout the kids and keeping them in great shape.
Do you think it's about leadership?
Leadership is so important in today's society, because if you're a leader, then you gotta follow it. If you're a follower, you can fail. Throughout the course of what I do, that's the reason why I developed a program called 321 Fundamental Basketball Training, which is my own business. I'm the founder and CEO of it, and also work out of Carolina Courts, which is where I'm at today. And again, I've trained Ben Gordon for Detroit Pistons and Ray Rice for the Baltimore Ravens. And now I got the young kids starting to develop a 10-year-old and 12-year-old. If you want to watch one or two things, you'll see they kind of got advanced to the age group of the class they're going to be coming out of.
How do you keep them having a positive attitude towards what they do?
And giving them the right material. The kid can always want to get better, but if you don't have the right material, you get frustrated. So it's all about building character, through giving them the right material to work on, and always giving them a positive feedback. Meaning, if they do wrong, you still cheer them on. If they miss the shots, you still tell them to take another. So we always encourage the kid to do better.
The dean of the industry.